Hi, my name is Deveah, and I'm going to be reading Chapter 5, Running Away. Twig wandered aimlessly, pausing near the hill gates. Nearby there was an ancient statue of Artabutus, the art builder, the founder of the hill's most famous figure. The statue depicted him holding sheets of paper with one hand pointing as if giving direction. Twig stared at the statue. "Tell me where I should go, what I should be," he muttered. Reluctantly, he started for home. "Tomorrow I will probably be yelled at by Professor Burdock," he thought to himself, and then forced out of the guildmaster classes. And then I'll become an errand runner, an outcast. He looked up at the tall trees and thick understory that surrounded him. It was a bit scary, but also mysterious and inviting. He ventured further into the woods. The drooping leaves hung over Twig like a cloak. As he crept past the outskirts of the hill and then past Beau's cottage, Beau had created a cozy spot far from the bustle of life on the hill. At the base of a bench tree, a thicket of jack-in-the-pulpit and honeysuckle surrounded the front door, which had been salvaged from an old clock. It was decorated with bright painting of a cuckoo on a glass panel, and a brass knob. For a moment the warmth of Beau's kitchen beckoned him. He remembered the many evenings the two of them had sat eating muffins and berries by the steamy kitchen window. He was tempted to tap on Beau's door. No doubt Beau would have welcomed him in, pulling out the carved wooden stool, unwrapped a wild berry biscuit, and putting the kettle on to boil. But Twig was in no mood for conversation. He wandered on. Eventually, all their familiar trees, rocks, formations, slopes and valleys, fern patches, rotting logs, trickling streams, and shelf fungi disappeared behind him. His heart raced a bit. He didn't know where he was going, but it felt good to be alone. He quietly scrambled through the thickets and brambles of the hill. Heading east, no one saw him. He came to a bridge woven from old leather bootlaces and knotted lengths of alder twine, and had been struggling years ago by the hillmaster's weavers, and suspending high above the ravine, he started